Namaste students. Today we are going to start with the next form which will be based on the same formula which we did in the previous videos. Alright, the integral of the form dx upon ax square plus bx plus c. What is ax square plus bx plus c? It's a quadratic, or you can say it is dx upon quadratic. Alright, where this quadratic cannot be factorized in linear factors. Definitely you know how to factorize a quadratic. It splits into the linear factors. Alright, if we are not able to factorize it, then what to do? Because if we are able to factorize it, then there will be a next topic which will be doing it, that is integration by partial fractions. Alright, so if we are not able to make it factors, the linear factors, what to do? There are fixed steps which we need to follow, children. See to it, the step 1. Step 1. Make the coefficient of x square as 1. That is the most important. Make the coefficient of x square 1. How I will make a coefficient of x square 1? By taking this a common. Alright, it works. When I say 1, it means 1. In few questions it can be minus 9x square, minus 8x square. So coefficient has to be 1. That means whatever is the coefficient written there, it has to be taken common. So it will become step 2. Add and subtract half the coefficient of x square in the denominator. Denominator में x के coefficient को half करना है, उसका square add and subtract करना है. What is the coefficient of x? b by a. b by a का half, b by 2a. b by 2a का square 1 I have to add it. Once I have to subtract it. Clear? Because x square is positive. Alright, if the coefficient is 1, always you have to keep plus 1 in the beginning. These three will become a combination. Alright, then you will see when you will do this, first three terms will make a square of either a plus b or a minus b. या तो ये बनेंगे a plus b का whole square या ये बनेंगे a minus b का whole square. So that means it will be a square plus b square plus 2ab. So a plus b का whole square. And if I solve these two, what I will get? This is minus b square by 4a square. This is plus c by a. LCM would be 4a square. So if I just solve it, it will be 4ac minus b square by 4a square. Alright children? Fine. And then when you come do these steps, again I just repeat the steps. Step 1, make the coefficient of x square as 1. So take whatever the coefficient of x square is, that you are going to take common. Second step, very important. You have to add and subtract half the coefficient of x ka square. Square of half the coefficient of x in the denominator. Plus वाला हमेशा पहले रहेगा because it will become a square plus b square. यहाँ पर या तो plus 2ab होगा या minus 2ab होगा. Minus वाला इसके साथ adjust हो जाएगा. ठीक है? When you will do this step, automatically you will see it will become something of 1 upon x plus something whole square, and this is just a constant. Alright, then by substituting this part, the question will convert into one of the forms given here. Right now it is 1 upon quadratic, so either of the form, first, second or third form के अंदर the question will converge, and then we will proceed. The things would be more clear once we will do the example. After this we will start with the example so that the things are clear, because right now these are unknown numbers A, B, C and we may get confused. Let's start with the examples. Let's take examples. Dx upon 9x square minus 12x plus 8, we have to integrate this. If I see this quadratic, we are not able to integrate it. So what is the first step which we did in the basics? First of all, the coefficient of x square should be 1. So I'll take this 9 out. It will be then what shall we do? Square of half the coefficient of x to be added and subtracted. Coefficient of x क्या है? Minus 4 by 3. इसका half minus 2 by 3. इसका square 4 by 9. Is it clear? This has to be added and subtracted. Alright. Clear? Always a squares and b square sign should be same. That's why we always make the coefficient of x square as 1. अगर यहाँ negative होता तो वो बाहर ले लेंगे. I'll give you example after this. Find a square plus b square. So first three terms will give us, this is a square plus b square minus 2ab. A minus b whole square, and if I solve this, this is 8 minus 4 by 9, so 4 by 9. Alright, 1 upon x minus 2 by 3 whole square plus 4 by 9. If I see, in all these forms I have only x. There should not be anything along with it. So when nothing happens, what works? It's substitution which works. So I'm going to substitute. X minus 2 by 3 as t, differentiate both sides with respect to t, dx, 1, 2 by 3 is 0 equals to dt. That's why we substituted this always. Whenever you will do this, no, it becomes a linear thing here, the power. So put this thing as t or z, y, whatever the variable you want to use. The differentiation will become same, dx is equals to dt. Clear? So now the question becomes 1 upon, this we have assumed as t, and I am writing this 4 by 9, I know that it is 2 by 3 whole square, and dx become dt. So which category? Third one. 1 upon x square plus a square. What is the integration? By now you have already learned it. 1 by a tan inverse alright. Put the value of t, that is fine. Take LCM and further you can solve it. This 3x minus 2 upon 3, and this 3 will get cancelled, so it will be 2 plus c. Clear, children? This is what you have to do. The first step, the coefficient of x square should be 1. Then square of half the coefficient of x has to be added and subtracted. The first three terms will give you the whole square, either of a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. Put that particular thing is equals to t, and the question will fall in one of the forms written there. Now see the next one. Dx upon 1 minus 6x minus 9x square. The first step, you remember now very well. the coefficient of x square should be 1. So right now the coefficient of x square is minus 9. So I am taking this minus 9 out. It will become, first of all let's take only minus out so that will make this positive. That's my target. X square should be positive. Alright, 9x square plus 6x. Fine. Now I'll make coefficient of x square as 1. So I'm taking 9 out. And keeping this negative inside only, later on I'll adjust it. You see how we will do it. 9 out, so it will become 2 by 3x. Next step, now you remember, what do we need to do? We have to, coefficient of x, what is coefficient of x? 2 by 3. 2 by 3 ka half, 1 by 3. 1 by 3 ka square, 1 by 9. To be added and subtracted. The first three terms will give you a square of either a plus b or a minus b. So this is the square of x plus 1 by 3. Alright, so it is and minus 1 by 9 has become. Now I don't want to keep this minus out. Let's take inside so that this bracket should be removed from here. It will become 2 by 9 minus x plus 1 by 3. So relief from the bracket. Clear? Now it is in this one of the forms, but that exact form you will see after substitution. So I'll put fine. Dx is equals to dt. Which form? 1 upon a square minus x square. The second one. So apply the formula. 1 by 2a. What will be a? This is a square. So a will be root 2 by 3 log of a plus x upon so 1 by 6 root 2. Root 2 you want to take up, you can take LCM and put the value of t. What is t? X. Simplify. If you want to take this root 2 up, you can by rationalizing it, that you know. It will become, if I multiply this inside, 3x plus 1 upon minus 3x minus 1 plus c. So you can arrange it also, 3x plus root 2 plus 1. So that. Is it clear? So steps you need to remember, the coefficient of x square should be 1. So if there is a negative, first of all you just take a negative out. Then take that, make it as 1, as we did in the previous example also. Perfect square, substitute and then solve. It will fall in one of the formulas and accordingly we will apply the integration. Okay, let's see the next example. X upon x raised to power 4 plus x square plus 1 dx. The form which we are doing, that is 1 upon a quadratic. It's not a quadratic. It is power 4 by quadratic. Is it clear? So what to do? I told you when you don't have anything, it's not in the proper form, what do you have to think about? You have to think about substitution. That's right. Alright. So I have to think about substitution. I have to substitute that term from where this x should be removed from here first of all. And x is a differentiation of x square. That's right. So put x square is equals to t. 2x dx is equals to dt. I don't have 2, so 2 will come here and substitute. Alright. So x dx is half dt upon, if x square is t, x raised to power 4 will be t square. That you know, I need not to explain you that. Alright. So that's a proper form. 1 upon t square plus t plus 1, and I can't factorize it. So I'll go with the same thing. What I'll do? Coefficient of x square should be 1. That's already 1. No need to do anything. Then what I do? Half the coefficient of x, मतलब t. T का coefficient is 1. उसका half 1 by 2. 1 by 2 का square. Add and subtract. The first 3 terms will always give me it is the square of t plus 1 by 2 whole square, and this is minus 3 by 4, sorry, plus 3 by 4. Clear? Now what do? You know that to bring it to the proper form so that you are able to see exactly, or you can correlate with one of the forms. I'll put t plus 1 by 2 as say z. Differentiate with respect to z dt. I hope you know that t का differentiation 1, because it is with respect to z, it is dt upon dz. 1 by 2 का 0, z ही 1, dz go that side, dt is equals to dz. So it is which form? 1 upon x square plus a square. What is the integration? 1 by a is root 3 by 2 tan inverse x by a. That's all. Put the value of z. Z is alright. First of all, and again the question wasn't in t, the question was in x, so I have to put back the value of x. What is the value of t? X square, so put it. Multiply this 2 inside. So that's my final answer. Alright children, sometimes it happens, you do it, you solve it, then you forget to put the value. अब हमने z को पहले put किया t में, फिर t को put किया x की form में. Because originally question started from variable x, my answer should also end in x only. Alright, now come to the next one. Again the same thing, no form, no quadratic. So only one thing will come for rescue, that is substitution. So what am I going to put? I know that integration of a raised to power x is a raised to power x into log. Alright, so it will be log 5 is not there, and that's a constant, does not matter at all. Now put 5 raised to power x dx is equals to 1 by log 5 into dt. So log 5 I am keeping it out because it's a constant, and 1 upon 1 plus t, because 5 raised to power x is t. So what will be 5 raised to power 2x? That will be definitely t square. Now the same thing, correlate with the second example. This minus should go out first of all, because the coefficient of x square should be 1. Then I'll bring this minus back before applying the formula. Alright. अब क्या करेंगे? You know the steps. Square of half the coefficient to be added and subtracted. Coefficient of t is -1 half is -1 by 2, -1 by 2 square is 1 by 4. So the first three terms always gives us, the square, t -1 by 2 whole square, right? And this has become -5 by 4. First of all, I'll adjust this negative inside again. I'll adjust this negative inside again. So that will be 5 by 4 minus t minus 1 by 2 whole square. You know the steps by now. What do we do? Put z dt is equals to dz. So question become 1 upon 5 by 4 minus z square. Which form is it? 1 upon a square minus x square. The second one. That is 1 by 2a. What is a? Root 5 by 2 log of a plus x upon a minus x plus c. Alright. Put the value of z in terms of t first of all, then put the value of t in terms of x. I'll take LCM also side by side. Put the value of t. What is the value of t? 5 raised to power x. I am multiplying this 2 also side by side inside. That's the answer. Is it clear, girls? Is it clear, children? So this is how we are going to do it. 1 upon quadratic. You have to make the coefficient of x square 1. Add and subtract square of half the coefficient of x. The first three terms will become either a square of a plus b or a minus b. Put that particular thing is equals to any variable and the question will fall in one of the forms here.